The new Druid Vine farming broke Battles 2. Let me explain. This is because in the most recent Battles 2 update 4.0.2, the Druid got buffed and here is what they added. Now the X3X Druid of the Jungle has another Vine attack that is identical to the regular one, except it gives you $100 every time it pops a balloon and it has an 11-second cooldown between vines. Now guys, I've actually ran the numbers on this and this upgrade in itself is an incredibly efficient money making method. They've also made the X4X Jungle's Bounty a little bit more expensive, but the price change of the Jungle's Bounty makes sense because you're making money from the Vine attack now as well. So to do those changes, guys, we will be using the Druid in today's video and trying out the new Vine farming, seeing how good it is. So let's hop right into it. All right, guys, we are against RR, who's going Jericho here, and I'm bringing Oben. And look at this, guys, I have an 8-win streak, and we're going the strategy of Druid sub and Spike Factory. So let's get it. Now guys, it's going to be really interesting to see how this ends up playing out. I have an idea of how I want to play this with the new Druid farming, so we'll see how it ends up playing out. But I'm going to start with the Druid right here on last. All right, they're starting with an Ice Tower on their side, so Ice is interesting. I'm actually going to go for Thorn Swarm on my initial Druid instead of Hard Thorns, and it'll make sense later, guys. You know, don't worry about it too much. I know it looks weird, but it will make sense later. Okay, I'll explain everything as we go, and then we're gonna get our Oben down on round 1, of course, as well. Oben actually did receive some buffs in the update too. They made it give +1 damage to all druids starting on like round level 11, and it actually discounts tier 5 druid upgrades on a later level as well. So you'll see that in action hopefully. But all right, looks like we're good off the rip here. We're just gonna max eco. If I can get I want to get some druid leaks in ideally, so let's put this on close, put this on last, get some druid leaks here. I'm at 139, so I need to get down to 59 lives for a maximum druid buff. And also we have the pierce buff from the Oben now, which is going to help out my druid a ton. Let's send him some blues. Going on to 59 lives is the goal here. Put it on last. All right, we're getting some leaks in. Still need to leak more. And this is going to be a druid farm, believe it or not. So we're going to get Heart of Oak, and then we're going to get Druid of the Jungle, guys, on this druid. As weird as that sounds, we're going to get Druid of the Jungle, and look at this. Okay, I think it takes us 11 seconds to do its first attack, but this guy's gonna make me money, and it's really cheap. And the thing about it is the Druid of the Jungle actually makes more money if you make it attack faster. So I got the life buff on this guy, so it's life buffed, which will make it give me money at a faster rate than every 11 seconds. I've already made $200 from it. You see that? I've already made $200 from the Druid of the Jungle ability. Okay, we've got all of our leaks in, so let's go for another Druid right. Okay, I'm sending the wrong balloon. Let's go for another Druid right here. Druid of the Jungle right there. I'm not really avoiding their steal well, am I? That's fine, though. That's fine. And we're just going to be spamming these Druid of the Jungles early game as our defense. And hopefully I don't have to go for a Lightning Druid or anything like that. The Druid of the Jungles will just defend. Is kind of my my plan of attack here. Just let these Druid of the Jungles do their work. This guy's already made me $800, bro. And he's so cheap. That's the thing. He's so cheap. And I don't, like, if I just get enough of these guys up, I don't need any actual defense. They just defend for me and make me money at the same time. It's kind of crazy. All right, that's going to be a good camera spot. But yeah, they have Boomerang Ice, they have Jericho, so I'm assuming it's probably Boomer Sub Ice is their loadout, which is definitely a pretty popular loadout on Whole Masters, so this should be a fun matchup. But yeah, I'm kind of bewildered by these Druid. Okay, this guy's maybe $1,200 so far. Let's go for another one right here. We'll send him some yellows. Is it even worth this in yellows, though, or is it better to go for more Druid farms? I'm not sure. I'll send them some yellows, though. I'll send them some yellows first. Send them some yellows, and then we'll go for more Druid farms afterwards. Now, here's the thing with them. They only make you money if the Druid of the Jungle is actually attacking, which early game, it's always pretty much going to be attacking. Your opponent's going to be sending you eco. There's going to be AI balloons coming out. But some of the later rounds, if you have a ton of Druid of the Jungles on the field, they might start to not be attacking, and you're going to lose money from them. So you have to kind of just... It's really good early, but I feel like later you're gonna not want to spam them as much, you know, because they'll start to slow down on their money generation. But we'll cross that bridge when it comes. I've got 4 down so far, and every one of them is 54 eco equivalent. So I've got 5 of them. So I have 250 plus Druid eco with 700 normal eco right now, according to my calculations, is what's going on. Let's go for one right here. And I'm pretty sure these guys can actually be some decent round 11 type defense as well. Let's throw down those in the back. All right, let's be a little bit careful in case they rush me. They went for a Morglaives on their side. Nicely done. They're going for a Submarine as well. Fair enough. All right, I'm going to get up a Camo Detection sub. Try to avoid their steal. I'm not really avoiding it too well because my Druids are making me money. That's the one thing as well. I can't really avoid the steals too well. The Druids just keep making me money. So, I mean, I guess I'm suffering from success over here, but Yeah, this is crazy. The first Druid's maybe $2,900. You can see the second Druid's maybe 1,300. So the life buff makes a huge difference with the Jungle's Bounty, with the Druid of the Jungle. The life buffed one is going absolutely insane here. Now, if they do actually send me Region Rainbows, these guys do pretty decent because they de-regrow the rainbows and they one-shot any balloons. So they'll hit most of the rainbows. If it's a decent-sized rush, I'm pretty sure I need Tower Boost, but this can defend pretty much any rush they send me on Tower Boost. They send me purples. It wasn't a very big purple rush. Yeah, we're good. Probably put a lot of these on first, to be honest. We'll keep ecoing, and then with excess cash, I'll go for a couple more. I don't want to go for too many, because I'm not sure at what point I'm going to start having negative returns, but we'll see. Okay, you can see at the end of the round, none of them are popping anything, so I'm actually not making any money from them. So there's points like that that occur, where if there's no balloons being popped, I'm making no money. Well, now AI balloons are coming out again, so I'm making some money, but it's not, I don't think they're maximizing their money generation right now, if that makes sense. So if your opponent's not ecoing, you get limited returns, but I feel like even with that, they're so good in the early game that it's still worth it, you know? Okay, they sent me some of a rush. I'm gonna go for a ballistic missile against that. We're good against that rush, yeah. And that was a pretty big rush, I'm pretty sure. They sent me a lot of ceramics and rainbows, so I'm not even sure if the ballistic missile was even needed there, but I got it up to be safe. But they're pretty good defensive utility too. All right, feeling good. And they should be able to defend Jericho AI as well. Like, the amount of benefits for the small cost of these Druid of the Jungles is kind of insane. Probably go for a couple more, and then I'm going to start to upgrade them into Jungle's Bounties later. Because, again, we're going to start to get low returns from these if I go for too many. So, just a couple more of these Druid of the Jungles, and I think we'll be chilling. Are they sending me a Fortified Moab? Fortified Moab's not going to do anything, by the way. I hope they know. Oh, let's actually go for a DK. Let's unsubmerge that. Let's get some leaks in. Yep. Yep, there we go. We got life buffed Superstorm and life buffed Avatar of Wrath is what I got leaks in for. So that's good. That was a good play we just did there. All right, I think we probably got enough of these guys now to the point where I'm comfortable just building up into Jungle's Bounties. Jungle's Bounty did receive a price nerf, but it makes sense why it got a price nerf, guys, because it's making more money than before, right? The Jungle's Bounty is not only making you the $1,000 per ability, it's making you the lots of money from the Vine attack beforehand. So it makes sense why Jungle's Bounty has a price nerf. So we'll just start building these guys up slowly but surely in Jungle's Bounties. All right, they upgrade their ballistic missile for the Moab. They're sending me a BFB. Honestly, I think our defense holds the BFB. I'm not entirely sure, but I think our current setup's just gonna hold. These Druid of the Jungles are gonna do good BFB damage. And then they'll clean up the ceramics pretty well. We'll see, though. We'll see. I might be wrong. I can get a Tornado Druid in the back if I need to. Wait. No, we're good. These guys are crazy. What the heck? These guys are actually crazy, dude. Oh, they're sending me a little bit of a rush now. Okay, this actually, I'm definitely not going to be good against this. We're going to go for a Spike Storm. A Spike Storm with smart spikes, and we'll use it at the start of the round. This should actually be quite effective against this rush. And we'll go for one more Ballistic Missile. And I'm going to Tower Boost it. Because now all of the ceramics are going to get cleaned up by my Druid of the Jungles, and the Spike Storm pops the Mob class layers. Yeah, that works out really well. Don't even know if Tower Boost was necessary there, but that was a big rush. They sent me like 5 fortified BFBs. That wasn't cheap, what they just did, so I'm fine. I'm fine reacting a little bit to it, you know what I'm saying? All right, we've got them all in the Jungle's Bounties now, so we're just going to keep on spamming the Jungle's Bounties is the plan. I'll just get trees in the back. I'll just leave it in the back here. Just as a back line of defense. You know what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen? A little bit of back line of defense. Oh, there's no, Zeds don't do anything. Look at this. Nature's Clarity. Oh, I missed it. I'm pretty sure what Oben's level 11 had was +1 damage to all Druids. Oh, no, here it is. Level 12. Increased attack speed and all Druids in range get +1 damage. So all my Druids are doing +1 damage here, which is huge because they have 1 base damage. So that helps out a lot defensively. Good work, Oben, with that one. And look at this, level 13, further increased popping power and projectile speed. All tier 5 Druid upgrades cost 10% less. So that 10% less is going to be really nice for me later as well. They actually went for a Glaive Lord on their end. That's an interesting decision. Okay. Glaive Lord is weird, but you know, you do you, Mr. RR. We're gonna keep on Druid farming on our side here. I honestly probably should stop my eco. Wait, Moabs? Dude, does he... Look at the Druids against the Moabs. Dude, the Druids just solo tight Moabs because they have the +1 damage from the Oban. What? What have they done to my boy Druid? What have they done? The Druid is so good now. He just sent me a setup, like a tight Moab rush and a DT behind, and the Druids just soloed it. That is crazy talk. All right. Let's stop my eco at 4,750. 4,750 eco is going to be a good amount. We'll stop it there. Or 4,751. Okay. And we're going to get an Energizer on our side as well to buff my Druid farms. They're sending me tight BFBs. Okay, I'm going to go for a... I don't think the Druids solo this, but I can just get a Spear of the Forest. Spear of the Forest will solo this. So we're going to do that. The Spear of the Forest is also life buff, so Spear of the Forest should be pretty effective. Okay, we're good against that. They tried choke rushing me. It didn't work, brother. It didn't work. They tried sending me a little bit of a choke rush. The Spike Storm works really well against DDTs. Well, obviously the Spike Storm works really well against DDTs. What are you saying, right? It works really well against DDTs though, especially when you have these Druid of the Jungles up, because all the ceramics get instantly cleaned up. So the spikes are pretty much only used on the DDT layer, which makes it even more effective. So, yeah. Alright, are they going to die against AI? I feel like they have no money now. After all their rushes, their eco's gotta be really bad here. There's no way they've got money to actually pressure me. But if they do, I can honestly probably get Superstorm for only 49.5k, because again, my Oban's price discounting it now. Since they buffed the Oban. They buffed the Oban so much, and they buffed the Druid so much in the same update. So now it's like crazy. Okay, wait, I already can't, wait, why did I buy Avatar of Wrath here? That was an accident. Avatar of Wrath should be on this one. Yeah, that's the one, because that's the one that's life buffed. Alright, that's defend. That's gonna defend. First. Do I need to get Superstorm against this? No, I don't. Let's go for a Permaspike in the back. We're just gonna wait for this guy to die to AI, dude. We're just gonna hold him hostage here, because why the heck not? Huh? Okay. Our Spear of the Forest on this round, by the way, has made me $31,000, so that's pretty solid. Alright, let's get Superstorm up on my end. I have 5 Druid buffs on all of those. Okay. They went for a Moab Press on their side. I don't think they're going to die to AI, actually. I might have to Life Rejuvenate with Spirit of the Forest to GG round 40 this guy. They've got to be really poor, too, right? Because they spend a lot of rushes. Their eco can't be very good. Are they dead here? The Moabs start to push a little bit, it looks like. They use Snowstorm ability. No, they're good. They're good. I'm saving up for a, what's it called? I'm about to get it. Yeah, I'm about to get a Supermines on my side here in a second, so let's wait on that. Come on, Supermines. There we go. All right, perfect. I have every tier 5 built up except the sub-tier 5s. Might as well get the sub-tier 5s in here in a second, you know. But I have the Spike Factor tier 5s up. I have all 3 Druid tier 5s up. And we've got every single tier 5 on the field now, guys. So we've got Sub Commander, we've got Energizer, we've got Preemptive Strike, we've got Supermines, Carpet of Spikes, Perma Spike, Superstorm, Spear of the Forest, and Avatar of Wrath. Now we're just gonna spam Spike Storms all over the map is gonna be the plan here. Alright, round 39, are they gonna rush me? Question of the day. I've got the life lead. I'm just gonna use it again to get over 150 just to play it safe. I've got 1,000,000 Spike Storms on our side. How much money has this guy made me? 60,000 made from the Spear of the Forest is kind of crazy. Unfortunately, it does not look like they're going to rush me, so I'm going to absolutely unload all my abilities on the CMG, and the CMG's already gone. That is crazy. That's a GG round 40, dude. It's been a while since I've gotten one of these for a video, so I mean, I guess it feels kind of good. Still would have liked to defend a late game rush, but it is what it is. And we won on sudden death mode. Okay, we got it. I'll catch you guys next time. I got to run one more game because, dude, these Druid jungle farms are actually insane, so we'll run it back. All right, guys, next match here. We'll see if we get another crazy match. I'll play it definitely similar to how we played last one. Now, we're on Star here comparatively to Oasis, and Oasis is probably a better Druid map, but Star is not bad. So, like, we can definitely cook with this on Star. Yeah, we'll see how since I'm playing out. Starting with our Etienne there. So, Etienne coming out from Mr. Bocce. All right, I like it. I like it a lot. I'm starting the exact same with a Thornstorm Druid, and look at that. They actually have Druid as well. Oh my gosh. Are we both going to be using the new Druid farming here? I think that there's a good chance in that. Let's go for my Oben. Round 1. Alright. Ideally, I get some Druid leaks in here. Yeah, they're sending me greens. Okay, so I should be able to leak against these pretty easily. I'd like to get some Druid leak action. Okay, we're at 137, so I need to go down to 57 lives is the amount for the Druid. Okay, they actually went for an early... They actually just straight up went for a Druid of the Jungle off the rip there. Interesting. Instead of... Instead of getting a life buff. It's honestly maybe the play. They might have it down. But I feel like getting the life buff is good. Because now my life buff Druid of the Jungle is going to be essentially 2 Druid of the Jungles. And it's going to be for a lot cheaper than 1. So they might get a... Well, and also they're sending me a lot slower eco too. So you got to take that into account. They're going to have a lot less eco than me. So yeah, right now, I've got the same amount of Druid of the Jungles in them. Because this life buff one is essentially 2 if I get a good life buff on it. Which I technically don't have full life buff on it yet, but I'll be there in a second. So I guess, yeah. Their route's decent, but I have a higher eco in them. And I've pretty much got the same Druid of the Jungle farms. Okay, we're going to go for a second one here in a second. I'm not going to throw it on my Brambles yet, because I do need a couple more leaks. This is crazy, though. Is this what the whole Master is going to be like these days? Just a million people spamming Druid of the Jungles? This might be the new meta, guys. This might actually be the new meta. All right, should I get some leaks in here? And then I'll throw down my my Brambles once I get the leaks. I just need a couple lives down. All right, we're almost there. Okay, there we go. Perfect. Now we've got max life buff on my Druid of the Jungle. This guy's making me a lot of money now. They've got Ice. Okay, so it's Ice, Druid, Etienne. Interesting. Muy interesante. I'm gonna go for another one. I think it's still worth for me to send Yellow Balloon Eco. I'm not entirely sure on what's going to be the smart decision, like ecoing wise, while going for these Druid of the Jungles, like how much eco I'm supposed to be sending and all that stuff, but I'm going to still send some Yellow Balloon Eco. We're definitely ahead on the eco though, because they haven't been sending me any grouped eco, and we're ahead on the Jungle's bound Druid of the Jungle farming, because I have a life buffed one, so I'm definitely in a better position than Bocce here, I'd imagine. 100% ahead. These should defend yellows, I think. Yeah, these just defend the balloons too. That's the crazy part. They just straight up defend. Okay, I'll stop with the eco now though, because I do need to spam more of these for round 11, round 13 type defense. So let's get a couple more up. Looks like they're going for some ice upgrades on their side. That's fine. Druid of the Jungle here. We'll send him some zebra balloon eco. Sending me zebras as well. That's fine. Let's keep throwing in these brambles in the back. Nice. Druid of the Jungle up. What do we have? We have 6 up right now, and one of them is technically 2 Druid of the Jungles because it's life buffed. So 7 Druid of the Jungles up right now. Each one 50 plus eco, 350 plus eco from that. Well, I have 800 eco normally. That is crazy amount of money being generated right now, guys. They went for a cryo cannon on their side. What is their... Okay. Oh, they have Etienne. They have Etienne. I was going to say, what's their camel popping? But they have Etienne there. I do need to force them to spend money on their Etienne level, though, for sure. So we'll do that. Okay, we actually just forced a tower boost on their side and a crowd cannon. I'll take that either way. That's not a bad force either way. I didn't force them to spend money on their Etienne level, but I'm fine with what I forced. I'm fine with it. I'll continue ecoing. I'm making a lot more money than them either way with our Druid of the Jungles, so it's not too much of a worry. Now, they might actually have a late game advantage on me. There's a chance they've got, like... They definitely could have a strategy like Druid Ice Village. So I might have to pressure them throughout the game, but I should have a huge money advantage. That's the thing. With our loadout, we're definitely going to out-money them, so I'll be able to pressure them a lot with our loadout here. So I'm not really too worried if it is Druid Ice Village. I think I'll still have a decent route I can play this game, you know what I mean? And by the way, we're going to probably get more Druid of the Jungles this match than my previous match, because we both are going eco loadouts, so we're both going to be ecoing throughout most of the game, which means the Druid of the Jungles are going to be more effective this match compared to the... Yeah. You guys know what I'm saying. You guys understand my line of logic. There's so many rainbows. Wait, crap. Did I even need to tower boost that? I probably did. I sold a Druid of the Jungle by accident. I got messed up in my binds. If they re-rush me, I go for Reactor. It's pretty simple, but That was a really big rush they just sent me. But now we're tied on tower boost. They used tower boost earlier, I used tower boost. We're tied on tower boost. I'm fine boosting that though. I want a lot of these guys on strong and some of them on first is kind of my planning with the targeting. Okay, we can sell that lightning in the back. I don't need that anymore. Keep throwing on these brambles. Oh, this is good. I'll try to get some druid leaks in on round 18 for some other 5th tier druids. Is going to be my plan. Okay, round 18's here. Let's unsubmerge that. Okay, we can still leak some of those. I should be able to leak all of these as well. Oh. Okay, we can still leak some, yeah. We still got a decent amount of leaks in, even though they sent me camo purples to try to avoid me from leaking. I still got a decent amount there. That was good. Alright, more Druid of the Jungles. I'm assuming the last tower is Village here. It might be something other than Village, but Village would make the most sense, I think. We've got a lot of Druid of the Jungles up now, though, and we're just going to keep on spamming them for a little bit here. My initial one has $5,400, by the way. And this guy is very cheap. He only sells for $13.82. Like, that's crazy. Isn't that not crazy? Actually, what I'm going to do here... Okay, they're sending me a BFB as well. I'm going to go for a Populus to buff the attack speed of some of these Druid farms to make them give me more money, and it will help me defend the BFB. The BFB just gets straight up defended pretty easily, though. I don't think the Populus was needed for that defense, but... Yeah, this Populus is actually going to buff all of my Druid farms' attack speed by 15%. Maybe go for one more Populus here. It looks crazy, but guys, trust me, there's logic to this madness. I don't know exactly on the numbers if this Populus play is worth it or not. Because Populus are kind of expensive. It's probably worth it if I get more Druid of the Jungles around it. I'd imagine. Have they stopped ecoing? Oh, they've stopped ecoing at me. Oh, they're not giving me any money anymore, so it might not be worth it anymore. They've stopped ecoing. Wait, are they all outing me? No, they go for Spear of the Forest on their end. Okay. That's an interesting play. I don't know why he did that. I guess that's fair. Now they're ecoing again. Yeah, what was the point of the Spear of the Forest? Since they're ecoing, I'm gonna go for a couple more Druid of the Jungles. Maybe like 3 more. I feel like I'm starting to probably get negative returns on these guys, though. I have so many up that I don't know if all of their attacks are actually being used well. So maybe I just start going for Druid Jungles bounties now on them. Maybe I just start upgrading them. Yeah, this Populus play might not have been worth because I might have done it too late. Maybe I should have done it earlier this game. It's fine. It's all experimentation, you know, guys. It's a new feature in the game. I'm trying to learn how it works, so there's gonna be some mistakes with it, but that's fine. Round 25. If they send me type Moabs, we learned last time that the Druid farms can pretty much defend type Moabs, or at least a small type Moab rush. Maybe not a large one. Throw the trees down in the back just as a safety net, because I don't think the trees are really gonna fill up much anyways with all these Druid farms. We still have not seen their 3rd tower, by the way. Their farming is so much worse than mine here, though. I'm definitely far ahead in terms of farming this game. I'm far, far ahead. Alright, I'm not sure how many Jungles bounties I actually have up right now. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. Okay, I have 24 Jungles bounties up right now. So I think after I finish off these Jungles bounties at the top, I'll start saving up for my Energizers. It's gonna be smart. Okay, it's Super Monkey's the last tower. Okay, so they actually do have a pretty good loadout there. They have a good loadout. Don't get me wrong. I honestly probably should try running that loadout at some point. It sounds like a fun loadout, but I don't think they're gonna win. And the reason is because I don't think they've played it very well. I think they've made a lot of mistakes this game. I have a huge money advantage, so even though they have a good loadout and they have the late game advantage, I think I'm still in a winning position here. Just compare our Druid farms here. I'm pretty sure I have more eco than them as well. So I'm gonna stop my eco. I should probably stop my eco right now. I don't know why I ecoed so long. Let's get my Energizer up. And I'm gonna go for a Permaspike in the back as well. I can honestly sell these Populus. My Druids are probably already being maxed out in their money making from the vines, so the Populus aren't really doing anything. Permaspike in the back. Perfect. Alright, we'll send them a fortified BAD on round 30. Probably only send 1 though. We'll see if they send me anything. Okay, we forced... Yeah. I'm just gonna go for more Druid of the Druid farms. I'm not gonna send them a lot more right now. I'm just sending 1 to make them sell a bunch of stuff for defense. It's kind of my plan here. And I'll be sending them more of a rush later. It seems to be working out pretty fine for us. Yeah, we just forced like 4 Sun Avatars on their side. A lot of defense spent. And a Super Brittle up. And they're still going to struggle against insides a little bit, I think. Look at our side, bro. Look how many Druid farms I have, and look how many Druid farms they have. They have like 4 Druid farms. I have a full map of them. All right, let's get our Spear of the Forest up. Okay, all I'm going to do now is just wait a couple of rounds, and then I'll actually send them a Giant Rush, because the longer I wait, the more of a substantial money lead I'll have on them. So that'll come into play for us well. Let's get Avatar of Wrath on our side. Perfect. This is going to be my Superstorm. And again, these guys are price discounted from Oben because Oben's OP now. They don't have a single Druid farm on their side right now, by the way, guys. Oh, they're still ecoing. I can see them still ecoing at the top. They've got to be poor. Okay. I don't know when I'm actually going to rush them yet. I wish I could place... I can't place them on that. Let's go for a couple more Druid farms down here. I think I'll just send them a giant, like, round 39 type rush. Is going to be my plan. We'll just wait till, like, the last round possible and send them a giant fortified BD rush. And the thing is, I can probably sell everything to rush them besides my... Well, even sell my Permaspike. The Permaspike pile at this point is really big. So I'll be able to sell, like, literally everything to send them BADs at that point, which is going to be absolutely crazy. Unless they counter rush me. If they counter rush me, then I obviously need to keep up defense, but I kind of doubt they will. I kind of doubt it, knowing their loadout here. I don't think they'll counter me. All right, round 38. I think it's time to rush them, guys. I am going to balloon bot fortified BADs their way. Let's do it. Here we go. I'm going to give him a defend is a defend emote while I rush them. I start selling off Druid farms to keep on funding our rush. All right, right now it does not look very good for them. And they're dead. Oh, dude, Druid is crazy now. Druid is actually crazy. Let me know your thoughts down below in the comment section about the new Druid of the Jungle change. Do you think it's overpowered now, or do you think it's a good change, or somewhere in between? But that's it for today. Mehalic out. Peace out, guys.